is waiting by his lab. Approach cautiously. Something seems amiss.
Let's chat. As you can see, there's trouble. Yes, look all you like. The doors are transparent. There are risen in my lab. I'm developing a weapon based on my theory of draconic enchanto consumption. Essentially, it removes the magic from a person or object, poisons it, and then transfers it back. Hypothetically, the vacuum magic polarizer will reverse the magical essence of Zaitan's tangible will within the Risen, and therefore destroy them.
A cunning idea. Does the weapon work?
Theoretically. My associates at the Upsilon facility sent me test subjects, but the creatures, got away, as you can see.
Don't worry, Gore. Give me one of your prototypes, and we'll kill 2 blights with 1 stone, testing the weapon while clearing the lab.
This way to the vacuum magic polarizers. Follow me.
Gore, are you there?
Let's chat. Beautiful, aren't they? The first button fires a basic diffraction. The simple bolt will grow more powerful as the polarizer is charged. The second button activates the vacuum manipulation, sucking magic from the target. This charges the polarizer. The weapon can store up to 3 charges. The weapon depolarizes any enchantments it holds, and the third button empties those charges into a mighty arcane arrow. Fully charged, it packs a mighty wallop. Take the polarizer to the lab, and we'll quantify a test subject. I'll open the color spectrum filter, allowing only certain wavelengths to pass. That way, they'll come out in small groups. Green, then blue, red last, of course. The most dangerous things are always the red ones. Ready? Here we go.
I would be surprised if Zaitan even bothers with controlling its lesser minions. There'll be nothing to destroy.
Analytical metrics seem favorable. Try charging the polarizer 2 or 3 times before you fire. Your output should grow exponentially. Next filter disengaged. Time for the blue ones. Ah, blue. The color of oceans and my artichokes. The ones I made while dabbling in organic chemistry.
These seem to be more powerful. They also hold a larger quantity of magic. More of Zaitan's will, perhaps?
Gore? Sir, are you there? Upsilon facility to Gore.
The vacuum magic polarizer is doing even better than anticipated. We're out of beta. This is fantastic. Releasing the red filter. These should be great. If my apprenticeship taught me anything at all.
Indeed. These creatures are acting with more self-will. Zaitan's infusing with tremendous energy. See how the weapon affects them?
Hello, Gore? Hey, look! A gorilla! A gorilla for Gore!
Brilliant. I'm brilliant. It works beautifully. The vacuum magic polarizer is ready for ore.
Ready for more? You heard him, apprentices. Get back. Onto the teleporter pad.
What? No! I said ore, not more. Ah, this intercom's a mess.
What's that? Time to send the rest? Okay. Incoming!
Well done. Magnificent! The vacuum magic polarizer destroyed the Risen! And my lab. Oh well, that's what apprentices are for.
Your weapon was extremely effective against the servants of Zaitan. It'll be instrumental in recapturing Claw Island.
I'll take the prototypes to Lion's Arch immediately. It's the least I can do. The Order of Whispers saved my life.
Will you be all right cleaning up here, Gore?
Yes, yes. Once my apprentices return from the Upsilon facility, I'll put them on it. And mental note. Fix oral relay on the intercom.
I dreamed of Orr, as Kaith did. But where she saw a dragon to fight, I saw a land to heal. At least Kaith had a tangible target. I barely knew where to begin. Such brave people willing to risk so much. But do we even have a chance at victory? Lightbringer, the Orions are firmly entrenched. It will be incredibly difficult to regain Claw Island.
We can't give up hope, Traherne.
I haven't. In fact, I'm counting on hope to lead the way. To that end, we should ask for wisdom from the Pale Tree. If anyone knows how to defeat Zaitan, it is the Mother. Meet me at the Grove, and we'll speak with her before the battle.
I fought for years in the Mist War. I know what it's like. You know nothing.
We must all do our part to protect our world.
Hail, Mother. We seek your wisdom.
Bide a while. I have much to show you both. Come to me. Let me show you the way.
Mother Tree, I am sure by now you have heard of the destruction at Claw Island. Zaitan is attacking in force.
The soul of Tyria mourned as her children were cut down by the beast. The land wept, and the world shuddered.
My friend and I seek to right that wrong. We wish to fight Zaitan and take back what was lost. We've come to ask your counsel.
The answer is at the heart of Tyria's future, and your own. Both of you must face the darkness, become guiding stars in the night.
Is it even possible to defeat Zaitan?
Only with great courage. Come, I will show you a vision of your future, and the challenges to come. It is time, my brave friends. Your future awaits.
It was a dark and foul place. Even though I have been here, in truth, this vision is unsettling. Let us hurry. The Pale Tree has lessons yet to be revealed. They say that Orr was once beautiful. A nation to rival Kryta, Ascalon, and Ilona. The human gods lived in the city of Arar, and the people here were blessed. After the gods left, the humans banded into guilds and warred upon each
To
other.
the ancient city
Guild
of Arar,
wars
the
caused great
dragon's
devastation.
stronghold. That is your goal.
Nations faltered.
Along the way, you will glimpse things that may yet come to pass. These creatures are formidable.
tougher than the ones at Claw Island. How will we defeat them?
Alone you cannot, but with unity, you will find that many impossible things can be achieved.
Defenders of Tyria, when Zaitan rose from slumber, the dragon found a long-dead nation and claimed it. The dragon expected the rest of Tyria to be as easily conquered. But we live, and we breathe, and we fight. All races, all orders, and all paths of life stand against Zaitan. The dragon is a fearsome enemy. It wants nothing more than to paralyze us with doubt. But I tell you this, we are not afraid. We will never kneel. Do you feel that? The dragon hears us. Hurrah! And victory! Is this a vision of the future? Mother, I do not understand. I'm no general.
You must be what Tyria needs you to be, my son. You have more courage than you realize.
Here we go. Overcharge the reactor. Smash them. Firing main cannon.
The past taints the future. Our heroes have fallen. They must be redeemed. You are the catalyst. You must bring them together. Heal their wounds.
Where were you? We needed you. I couldn't protect you. I couldn't stand here and scream.
Someone was going to die no matter what I did. Snaff or my queen. I had to make a choice. You would have done the same. Any of you! If the person you loved was in danger, you would have done the same.
Destiny's Edge disbanded after their loss against the Elder Dragon, Kralkatorrik. To this day, they have unresolved grievances with one another.
It was your responsibility. Snaff trusted you, and you failed him.
I tried to keep him out of danger. I would have given anything to prevent his death.
It wasn't enough. You weren't enough. You should have died Air instead of him.
Logan was called away by his queen. Yet Air chose to fight the Elder Dragon. They lost. Blint died, along with Snaff, Soldier's mentor and friend.
I've tried so very hard. They can't stop arguing. They can't understand that the dragons are more important. They'd throw everything away. Alone. I'm tired.
Come back to me. If the world must end, let us spend our last days in each other's arms.
These visions represent a possible future for Destiny's Edge, should they not resolve their quarrels. We need them to reconcile, if we're to defeat Zaitan. Where was I? Oh yes, the Guild Wars. Still angry over the loss of Ascalon, the Char struck hard while humanity fought with itself. The Char ravaged Ascalon with searing cauldrons and marched on Or. As hope failed, an Orion named Vizier Kilbron read the lost scrolls and unleashed an ancient curse. The curse annihilated the Char army, but it destroyed Or as well. A cataclysm plunged the nation into the ocean. Everything was lost.
This is the tomb of the kings of Or. Walk inside and seek truth, but be warned. The future can change in the blink of an eye.
To see the sky, feel once more the wind, and the sun. Although my nation is drowned, a slow blood still pulses in its veins. Or was once the heart of Tyria, so full of life. I was the last of a line of proud rulers. Now my nation is enslaved. What do you seek here? Or has nothing left to give, save ash and bones.
We came to fight Zaitan. Can you give us counsel?
Zaitan can be defeated, but that will not save Or. The land must be cleansed of this poison. Seek the source.
Is Zaitan the source, or is there some other poison that fouls Or? Please, tell us.
Seek the source. Cleanse Or. Seek the source.
Upřímně nevím jak ostatní, ale ten core příběh mě moc nebaví.
The massacre of Or gave the dragon fertile ground to create its horrific army. Zaitan's power does not end here. In slaughter, its army grows stronger. Claw Island was just the beginning. The dragons are destruction. They will not stop until all life on Tyria is destroyed.
Your last challenge on the road to Ara will be the Guardian of the Gate. Beyond this, I cannot foretell. Once before, I gave this sword to a beloved son. Now, I pass it on to you, Trahan. Its name is Caladrol. Bear it with honor, and the sword will never fail you. Test yourselves against the Guardian, then return to me in the Grove. Once more you stand on sacred ground. Remember what you have seen. Speak with me, and I will guide you. To know the future, even the mere possibility can be a great burden. I am sorry, brave heroes, that you must walk this path.
Must these things come to pass, Mother? Must I take up Khalidbolg and travel into the heart of Or?
You must both take up this mantle. Traherne, your duty is to cleanse Or. Your friend shall aid you, and then face the dragon.
And Claw Island. Can we retake it and save Lion's Arch?
I believe so. But that will not be your first test. The dragon seeks to destroy its enemies before they can strike. I see within the dream that Zaitan's forces enter battle, not against Lion's Arch, but at the heart of your order.
My order headquarters? No. How could that be? How could Zaitan even know?
Those who have been corrupted reveal everything to Zaitan. Nothing is secret, least of all those places where his enemies hide.
If my friends are in danger, I have to go to them. They have no warning. They'll be slaughtered.
I will go with you. Our fates are bound together, and from this day forward, we fight as one.
Farewell, valiant souls. May your wild hunt be successful, and may your courage illuminate the dark of night.
Statistically speaking, this is rather rare.
Something's wrong. It's too quiet. Chantry's greatest defense is its secrecy. Without that protection,
Why are the alarms
all
sounding?
may be lost.
Lightbringer! Thank the six you're here. I was out on the beach and I heard alarms. Something terrible must be happening.
The Pale Tree warned us that Zaitan's forces would attack the Order. It seems the Risen got here first, and triggered the Chantry's defenses.
If the Preceptors are still inside, then they're trapped. The dragon's minions are single-minded. They won't stop until everyone inside is dead.
We have to get in there. Demi, can you find the override?
I'll do my best. Turn off the security system. Tibble taught me a bit about thwarting your systems. Let me try a reboot.
Restarting systems. Power cycling in 3, 2, 1. System restore complete.
Hold your breath. This'll fix it. Or it'll fix us.
Stay close to me.
Smash them! This shield and arms. Slowly dead. Invigorate! Getting healthy.
Showing more intelligence. Striking at the heart of your order? It's almost unfathomable.
You're dead! Yes! Quickly, try the door to the inner annex.
The door's not working. Sealed from the far side, perhaps.
Sounds reasonable. Hey, this locking mechanism was built by Tybalt. He probably put an override password on it. Any idea what he'd use? The portal's one way for safety. Only the preceptors can open it from the far side. Once through, we won't be able to come back until we find them. The Orions have tunneled in through the walls.
We have to rally everyone together and make a stand. Hurry!
Rocket punch!
We're needed in the main annex chamber.
Persistent. We'll meet you at the rally point.
Smash them! We need to gather the gold.
Rally at the center of the annex. We need to know who's still alive.
We thought we'd be safe in the annex. The portal was sealed, the corridor defenses activated, but the Orions burrowed through the walls.
There must be some way to seal the tunnel so that the undead can't reach the chantry. Or some way to escape.
Impossible. We're trapped in here. Prepare for your final...
No, Halvora, there is a way. During the Chantry's construction, the Master of Whispers planted explosives in the island's foundation. A safeguard. If the Chantry were seized by our enemies, it would be destroyed. To ensure secrecy, the Preceptors were not told, though each Master of Whispers did pass the information on to their successor.
But if you know about it, Rio, that means you're...
Yes, Lightbringer. I am the Master of Whispers. We must alter the device to detonate only the explosives in the Orion tunnels, not those beneath this chamber. Lightbringer, this task falls to you. The rest of us will defend you, if need be, with our lives. Do not fail.
Yes, Master. It will be done.
Hold them off as long as we can. Activate the device as soon as you're ready.
More Orions. To arms! Protect the Master of Whispers.
This is incredibly advanced. I've never seen anything like it.
Stand together, fight together.
Almost there. Almost there. Never felt better.
Well done.
No. I won't let the Orions destroy the Order. Did it work? Are we safe?
The tunnels are collapsed.
Watch out! Something must have been close to the surface when the explosion occurred. It's breaking through.
Stand together, fight together.
There's the
Hold your
power.
ground. The order itself is at stake. Keep fighting, agents. It's getting weaker.
Cycle's increasing.
We cannot defeat the Order of Whispers, Dragon Slayer. Friends and companions, the day is ours. The Chantry is safe. We defeated these abominations because we fight as one. It's a proud day for the Order.
You're right, Master. Traherne and I spoke with the Pale Tree. She said, with unity, many impossible things can be achieved. The Order of Whispers can't fight Zaitan alone. We may have the resources, but we don't have the knowledge and we don't have the army. The other orders of Tyria are making futile plans to retake Claw Island. They will fail, unless we aid them.
Speak one word and the Priory scholars won't shut up for days. The Vigil's even worse. Those thickwits can barely form complete sentences.
You're wrong, Dawn. They're different, yes, but both have their own ways of fighting Zaitan. They could be our allies.
There are risks, but if you're sure the others will cooperate, it could benefit us. I trust you, Lightbringer, and I trust Traherne. Some years ago, he and I worked together to defeat my predecessor, who had been corrupted by the dragons. Since then, Traherne has kept my identity a secret. Go to the others, set up a meeting. Tell them that the Order of Whispers is stepping out of the shadows and wishes to collaborate.
Thank you, Master. I'll do everything I can.
There's so much of our fault, but I've done nothing to stop the devastation. Am I at fault?
Giving our Helma. Okay.
So, I see Gix stumbled out of his library, and the preceptor crawled out of her hole.
I see you're not letting rationality get in the way of your ignorance, Almora. How predictable.
Who are you calling ignorant, you twitchy little bookworm?
Wonderful. I see we're off to a running start. The Order of Whispers needs allies, not infants.
Enough bickering, all of you. Our real enemy lurks across the waves. Zaitan's servants march at the gates of Lion's Arch. We must band together, or we will all be destroyed.
When I joined my order, I swore to fight Zaitan. I will die for Tyria if I must. However, I believe that together we can win. The Vigil has shown tremendous courage in the fight against the dragons. This alliance will require courage as well. Why back down now? The Order of Whispers has seen nations rise and fall. You cannot hide from this threat. You need to make a stand. And who knows more about the dragons than the Priory? Just think of how much there is to learn. Where else but in Or?
By the worlds of eternal alchemy, you're bold. But you're correct. Knowledge is useless if it is not used. We shall aid you.
The Order of Whispers has worked for generations to bring nations together. We can do no less now. Our blades are yours.
The Vigil fears nothing, not even ill-tempered, undisciplined louts like these two. We'll join, but I insist there's a decent hierarchy. Who will lead this compact?
Logic dictates that it cannot be a member of any of our orders, lest one be seen as above the other two. Quite a conundrum.
I've already considered that. Traherne, you've never joined an order, yet they all respect you. You've studied Or all your life. Will you lead us?
I never wanted to be a soldier. I'm only a seeker of truth. But, yes, I will lead this pack to the gates of Ara, and together, we will see Zaitan destroyed. First, to Claw Island. Let us send our defiant message straight into the heart of Or. Tyria stands as one. All my life, I've watched Or, studied it, researched the abominations at Zaitan. Now that we're assembled, we can begin the briefing.
Marshal Traherne, sir. I'm Efoot, liaison for the Vigil troops. The Lion Guard are clearing some road, but the inner courtyard gate is blocked.
My Priory explorers brought a biomantic siege capacitor, Marshal. Our top mystics have been working on it for some time. It could be useful.
I've heard of that device. Whisper's agent stole a copy of the blueprints, but we couldn't figure out your bizarre telemetry. There's a working prototype?
Of course. Nothing's beyond the Priory's intelligence. Unfortunately, it's a portable model, so it lacks the power to blast through a fortified gate.
What if we amplified this capacitor in some way?
Clever. The signal towers use magical panels to increase brightness. If we reversed the panel's direction and adjusted the enchantment, we could amplify the beam.
It's improvised, off the cuff, and madcap. But you know, it just might work. Still, there are far too many undead between here and the signal tower.
Leave that part to me. The Vigil may not understand your boo-boo matic wheeze calculator, but we know plenty about killing undead.
Then we have a plan. Commander Efoot, move out. Your crusaders can guide the way.
On my way, Preceptor.
Here's the panel. I have to reverse it, resource cell the amplification, and attach the capacitor. Just keep them off. I don't have time for this. Here we go. Hold on to your helms. One reconstellated configurer coming up.
Well done. We've secured the docks.
What about the courtyard, Marshal? That big dragon thing will be on us the minute we charge in there.
We need to retake the ramparts and deploy siege weapons. Then we can cover the sky while we clear the courtyard.
I can help there. Priory alchemists have crafted special ammunition to weaken champions like that one. We can force that monster to the ground.
Once you get it down, we'll get it dead. Put your trust in Vigil Steel.
yourselves, troops. Wait for the dragon to come around, then make a coordinated strike. On my order. Wait for it. Fire! Stay out of its reach. It's calling for the dead to rise. Captured Claw Island, and in so doing, saved Lion's Arch as well. I do not know what lies ahead of us, my friend, but for the first time, hope that this alliance can save Tyria from the dragons. Hope for the future. Hope for all. Wouldn't have won this battle without you. Now go get some rest. We've got a lot of work ahead of us.
Crusaders bravely fought.
Charity begins with one
Victory
good deed.
is now.
Teach me a few things, Crusader. We did it. We defeated
May the Six watch over you.
What was that technique you used then?
You realize this pact only has a 1 in 3,700.
Everything in moderation, including moderation.
This is a momentous day. The tide of history has changed, Traherne.
Indeed. Many people doubted. Even the Orders weren't truly certain it could be done. Never before has Tyria been so united. Let Orr hear the echo of this battle. We can defeat the dragons. We will.
Zaitan waits at the center of Orr, surrounded by a nation of undead. The battle to destroy the dragon will not be easy, but it can be won.
There is a ruined fortress at the edge of Orr, south of the Shattercleft Hills. From that high cliff, you can see the spires of Orr rising beyond the Straits of Devastation. We will take this fort and make it our own. The Pact will rebuild it. We will place our banners, and from there we will strike at the dragon's heart. I will make plans with the leaders of the Orders and gather troops at that location. You deserve some well-earned rest, my friend. Join me when you are ready, and together, we will find a way to slay Zaitan.
Tak jo. Pro dnešek to ukončíme. Zítra zkusím kolem 4. dorazit. Budeme pokračovat v Greedfallu. V neděli pak uvidíme, na co bude nálada. Děkuji za sledování a dobrou